What's going on, guys? So, the other day I did pick up something new from the good old Walgreens, and if you guys know, I haven't been too keen on the new Hasbro Lightning Collection from Power Rangers, but there's a few figures that I'm probably gonna pick and choose here and there. Of course, I have Lord Zed that I got before, which I actually never reviewed, but he's pretty good. But because I knew that Walgreens was going to be getting this latest wave, I just happened to swing by and I saw the red Beast Morphers Ranger. I have no care for that whatsoever. But I did find this guy. You knew, Magna Defender. Now, I don't think he ever got an American toy release. I could be wrong from back in the day. But Lost Galaxy was one of my favorite series from back post Mighty Morphin days. And just to answer the question before anybody says it, no, it does not come with a mic head. This is going with the real Magna Defender situation. Because you got to think, up until I guess the one episode, he was using Mike's body, but it was him. And also, there's never an unmasked scene where he's got the body armor on, and he's got his mic head exposed. But it looks pretty good. Let me just go over the Lightning Collection packaging real quick. Nice image of the Magna Defender there. Nice wraparound coolness there. Saban's Power Rangers. It's actually embossed ever so slightly. That's not bad. And then, of course, it wraps around here. On the back, you have another kind of CG image. It's not actually the toy itself. You don't really have a read-up or anything like that, which is kind of depressing. I do miss that about at least Hasbro stuff. I'm sorry, Bandai stuff. But given that this is a new Hasbro line, I would expect something. Okay, so I'm opening it from the bottom. We got warnings and things. No one cares. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say it up. This is an out-the-box review. That was cool. We got the lightning on the inside. Alright. Right off the bat, he reminds me of the Dr. Doom figure, because we have the cape hanging out the back. That's very much how he had it. Looks like I'm going to have to pull him out with the cape. The cape's not going to come separate. We got two hands. We got a left weapon holding hand and a right cradling hand. So that's pretty cool. And you got his weapon in two different modes. Comes in sword mode and gun mode. They didn't want to have one thing that did both, obviously. And of course you get a beam effect here, but it looks like it's made to fit specifically on the end of the weapon. So there's that. Okay, so here's his sword. So you can see it does look like the shotgun, but you pull the sheath out and you got the nice blade. And I guess in universe he wasn't directly related to the galactic powers, even though his power and his sword and everything were incredibly similar. And I don't even think the Toro Zord was, it couldn't combine with the Megazord or anything like that. It wasn't like a Galactabeast, so it's a little bit different. Okay, so here we have it in kind of the storage mode slash weapon blaster mode. It's got this little extra bit here that connects. I thought it was wonky. And then the other sword guard kind of comes down there. Yeah, it's got decent paint. Although I think this side looks better. So you got the gold with the green crystal there. Looks pretty good. And then the weapon, the beam effect here. Hold on. Yeah. So that plugs into the end of the gun. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, and both of them have the peg on the side there, so you can plug it onto the body. Come on, get out of there. This is hands. Obviously, I'm going to be adding those to the pile of hands that I usually have. So that's the open hand, just the no hand. And then there's the I'm going to hold something hand. All right, let's get this bad boy out of here. Find the horns. Oh, I just now noticed that he's strapped in. Couldn't even see that really fine. Little rubber strap holding him on. Oh, nice. It goes all the way around. Cut it in one spot and it comes out. Now, like I said, this is only my second Lightning Collection figure, so Lord Zed was my first. Okay, so just initial reactions. The oh wow, that's nice and can move. The finish on the armor is a nice flat finish. Looks pretty good. Just got a hint of reflectivity. The gold is kind of meh, but you know, considering how long he's been around, I guess it makes sense. I'm trying to determine if he has extra torso rocker. So he's got the upper body, but this is shaped as though it can tilt as well. Didn't move. Okay. And the sling for the weapon, the belt for the weapon is super light plastic. I don't really dig that, but it is what it is. Head is nice. What is that? Ball hinge, if I had to guess? Yeah. Like I said, I think he should be a little bit more gold than he is. It's kind of a very muted gold. He looks nice. Got a little bit of chipping there by accident, but hey, that just adds to the effect. Nice green paint right there on the symbol on the chest. He looks like he could almost be out of Zeo with the shape. Okay, so he's got the just thigh rotation there. Okay, so it's a little stiff, but you can get the upper thigh rotation. I know those tend to stick on a lot of things, so you gotta be careful. He doesn't seem super loose in any particular spots, except for the torso. Torso seems pretty loose. Arms, let's see here, that moves nice. Oh, scary first ratchet. There we go. But yeah, the fact that the shoulder armor flops up to get out of the way is nice, so you're not fighting that. A couple little paint missteps here and there. It looks like it was obviously brushed on, and then I've got somebody's thumbprint, it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and let's give him the sword. Okay, so let's get this, see if I can get the sword in. Maybe there's... No? Okay. Alright, so there's the sword. I'll put the sheath on the belt. Give it some weight. Okay, which hand had the open hand? Damn it, of course it's the... Yeah. So, I mean, you can hold the sword nicely. It's not flopping around or anything. That's good. Let's see here, cape. Just feels like a normal Hasbro cape. If you got any cape figures. Got a little paint slap here and there, but not a big deal. But look, he looks like he should have a torso lean. Like, besides the ball joint. Like, he looks like he should be able to flip forward and back on that torso, but he ain't moving. He ain't moving, y'all. Okay, so that's the sword. You know what? I bet he holds the gun. It's been a long time since I've seen the show, but it looks like he's gonna hold the gun in his left hand and cradle it with his right. I could be wrong. No, hold on. I got a better plan. Better plan. Okay, so gun. Okay, so maybe, yeah, that's definitely, okay, so then we want the other hand, not the super tight hand, the kind of loose-ish left hand. Which, by the way, once again, these super long pegs are scary when applying them. Okay, so I want to move the arm in, rotate the bicep, rotate the wrist, and we will have him shooting his pew-pew weapon. That's not bad. That's not bad. I've had other Hasbro figures that could not pull this off, and I've definitely had Bandai figures that couldn't pull it off. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie, I dig that. But of course, at this point, I've got him with both weapons. So I think just for storage capabilities, I don't care that it looks a little funky. So I'll probably have him using the rifle and the sword mode stored on the belt. Cape has some nice weight to it because it is rubber. It's not like a fabric cape. Okay, there's some foot rocker there. Gotta get a little bit of ankle tilt going on. Try to get a wider stance with him. Yeah, I think everybody's main concern with this guy is that he did not come with a human exposed head like virtually every other one did, or in the case of like Kruger or Shadow Ranger, where he comes with his doggy head. I think he comes with the more American doggy head, not the Sentai version. But it is what it is. It looks good. I like it. Just gotta get him in a decent pose. Now, if they give us a Wrath of the Lost Galaxy collection, which of course Bandai never got that far, they kind of stopped at In Space. Hell, we never got Zeo. So I'm more interested in getting, like, because I've got, well, I'm sorry, we got Zeo. Never got Turbo. Turbo's what I meant. So I'm more interested in getting the series that I don't have. So Turbo, things like that. Re-getting Mighty Morphin, re-getting Zeo, things like that, I'm definitely not going to bother with. Re-getting, like, Dino Thunder, I've got no reason to re-get Dino Thunder. I'm not going to get the Psycho Rangers, because, I mean, that was literally the last little bits of stuff that we got was the Psycho Rangers. Why would I bother re-buying those same exact characters in this line? Same reason I'm very not keen on getting the Jason figured with the shield, or with the armored Red Ranger and Gold Ranger. I have both of those. I don't need to get those. Now, the different Green Ranger with Putty 2-pack, that's a possibility. If nothing else, sorry, that was my chair. Of course, that's what always happens. It's kind of the main reason I didn't get a White Ranger either. And it's been shown that the Green Ranger comes with a really crappy gold plastic shield. So it's like, do I bother? Or do I just wait until they inevitably give us a Putty by itself after the initial hype? Now, one thing I really kind of want to do now that they're really going on sale, and I have to wait till I get paid, they have the GameStop, I believe, is selling them for cheaper. I saw them on sale the other day, and it's rumored that they're going even cheaper. So I'm probably going to pick up the original Mighty Morphin set with the Megazord, build a Megazord figure, just so I can go ahead and round that out, because I have white, I've got green, I've got armored red. I may as well go ahead and round out regular Mighty Morphin with that version of the Megazord. And then that would leave only In Space as the ones I don't have, and I mean, unless they go super cheap, I don't really need the In Space Rangers, because I've already got the Megazords and stuff like that. I mean, I like the In Space guys, but then I'd still need to get a Silver Ranger, or Titanium Ranger rather, whichever one it was, and we don't have that in an official capacity. So I think I want to finish out the Legacy line as it was for just these waves that I need, and then call it quits for that. But yeah, other than that, I don't need much else. I'm still waiting to see if we're going to get any Zords from the old days that we're still missing. Like, maybe if Bandai said, hey, Hasbro, we know they're waiting on a Legacy Shogun, go ahead and do this. Now, that would be phenomenal. I would love that. It would be cool. I'm assuming down the line Hasbro will probably give us something like Rangers in Ninja Mode, stuff like that, from the second season. But I don't know. I mean, the Legacy collection is nice. Like, this definitely feels like a Hasbro figure, not a Bandai figure. Still has mostly same construction, stuff like that. So, I mean, I can only judge it so far. It's not ridiculously different, but it's also not ridiculously the same. It's not. This guy is not suffering from some of the issues that previous ones did. Now, I know the Pink Ranger is out in the same wave. You're screaming it in the comments, probably. Well, the one person who'll tell me. I have not found her. I'm guessing people are getting her and leaving the other two behind because they're not interested. Because I've seen it at several Walgreens now. Not a single Pink Ranger. Now, I've already had a Pink Ranger who had the power bow and all that stuff, and given that these Rangers are slightly smaller than the Legacy collection, is why I'm more keen on getting the original Mighty Morphin Legacies to finish that out, and then getting the series I don't have in this set. And the fact that they're not doing them by season, but we're getting, you know, little ones here and there. So we've gotten some Rangers already, you know. So we've got white, we've got green, we've got a red, black shield, black armored Ranger coming sometime soon as an exclusive. I don't need him, technically speaking, but he's pretty cool. I just don't need him. I would almost rather get a regular Black Ranger and like repaint the arms of a Green Ranger to make him the arm black, but then you don't get the cool axe, the Mastodon axe or whatever, power axe. So I'm tired, guys. I do still want Goldar, the GameStop exclusive. I want Goldar because we've never had one, even though the wings are a little whatever. I don't care. I think he looks cool. If he needs paint, I'll do it. No Goldar is going to be worse than the Goldar from the movie, you know, so we don't ever have to worry about that. Then also, is there anybody else coming out currently that I need? I don't think so. So, and I think they were going to do something along the lines of stuff from the comics. I don't know how that's going to work, with from the Boom comics and stuff like that. But I will say this. If somewhere down the line Hasbro happens to give us a Gravesword, I'm on that. I mean, I would love to build a custom Gravesword somewhere, you know, out of a Gundam kit or something, because that's just awesome. But I mean, given the credit to Hasbro for what they've done with these Black Series, what they've done with Marvel Legends, they're just getting better and better, and now they're applying that same technology to Power Rangers stuff that we never got. You know, we're Bandai, who was, you know, partners with the main company, you know, with Saban for years, you know, decades, and then just said, either way. But guys, give me a big old thumbs up if you like this guy. Let me know if you're collecting this new wave, and if you are, what are you looking forward to? And this one, if you get him, let me know what your thoughts are. I almost feel like you could do like a really good battle damage version, like when he does get killed in that one fight. But I'm looking forward to getting real bad guys, stuff like that. If we get a Rita or get even Squad Babu as a 2-pack, that'd be fun. Bulk and Skull 2-pack would also be fun down the line if they could really capture that. And given, like I said, given Hasbro's ability to like do face scans and digitize and make realistic looking people again, like even the Rangers' faces that I've seen so far have not been bad. They're not 100% to the human character that played it. Doesn't necessarily look straight up like Jason David Frank. They got really close on Austin St. John, but it's more of an implied similarity to their actual face, so that's pretty good. But either way, I'm gonna call this one quits. Like I said, like, subscribe, do all things. Patreon definitely helps this channel. Check out the SHOKY shirts. I'm not wearing one right now. Most of them are dirty, and it's laundry week. So I'll catch you guys on the next one, and remember, as always, to keep on nerding, because you got the power of Magna.